Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto might be the most revolutionary car audio technologies in recent years. They allow you to safely integrate your phone's music, messages, navigation, and other apps in your car's stereo without even having to plug in your phone. And you can access it all just by using your voice. The dual DCPA723W is a value-packed receiver that delivers both wired and wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto at an exceptionally affordable price. In addition to its smartphone features, the other standout features that I like the most about the 723W are its 7-inch capacitive touchscreen display, FLAC and MP3 file playback support via USB, the 10-band EQ 6-channel preamp outputs, and the absolutely honorable mention, a coveted volume knob. There are several other features and capabilities that I'll get to, but first let me break down why the above mentioned are the ones that stand out to me the most. First, the bright and well-defined 7-inch display will make your dash pop with color and light. More importantly, you'll be able to easily navigate through the apps, read navigation prompts, select music tracks, and so on. There are certainly receivers out there with bigger screens, but to me, 7 inches gives you just enough for effortless visibility of what's on screen. Next, FLAC and MP3 file playback via USB. This feature offers an alternative way to enjoy music in your car if you have a memory device holding all of your favorite tracks and albums. This is particularly helpful if your library is made up of FLAC files. FLAC stands for Free Lossless Audio Codec. It's a digital audio file format that compresses audio without any loss in quality. So if you consider yourself more of an audiophile, the 723W won't leave you hanging. Now to the 10-band EQ. Typically, I wouldn't call out EQ features unless they contained something that was truly out of the ordinary, but I have to here because, again, this is a very budget-friendly receiver, and I think Dual is being generous by building in lots of wiggle room to get your sound dialed in just right. So you get 8 EQ presets, which consist of pop, jazz, rock, classical, hip-hop, R&B, user, which is custom, and off, which is flat. And then the user mode allows you to manually adjust the 10-band graphic EQ. What's more, a different EQ setting can be stored for each source. So I'm just saying, you don't always get this stuff in lower-cost stereos. As for the 6-channel preamp outputs, the 723W is an excellent starting point for building a complete stereo system in your vehicle. If you're hoping to add an amplifier and some aftermarket speakers and/or some bass, you've got 2-channel outputs for front speakers, 2 for rear speakers, and outputs for a subwoofer. The front and rear channels are fading, while the subwoofer output is non-fading and has a separate level control. It also offers a built-in low-pass crossover for the subwoofer pre-outs that can be set to 50 Hz, 80 Hz, 120 Hz, 160 Hz, or off. All of the outputs are 4 volts, which means that all of your aftermarket amps you install will be supported with strong signal from whichever source is feeding into the receiver. Finally, in my list of standouts, the volume knob. I've helped tons of Crutchfield customers search through receiver options that included a volume knob, and amazingly, they are few and far between. So I love that Dual added one here. Personally, I think it's easier and safer to reach while driving, and maybe I just like the more classic look of it too. Okay, what about the rest of the features? You'll find a handy button on the radio's front panel for summoning a voice assistant like Siri or Google Assistant. With a compatible adapter module sold separately, you'll be able to retain your steering wheel audio controls too. The 723W has a built-in AM/FM tuner, Bluetooth for hands-free calling and audio streaming, 2 rear USB inputs, 1 for the music playback I mentioned, plus Android Apple connection, and 1 for charging. A rear AV input, which is RCA, for connecting an external audio video source, such as a DVD player or game console. 2 composite video camera inputs for connecting rear view and front view cameras. And if you plan to forego the above-mentioned full system with aftermarket amps and speakers, there's a 16-watt RMS amplifier built into this receiver, which is sure to give your factory speakers a nice boost. Let's talk build and what's in the box. This receiver is designed to fit double DIN dash openings, and the depth is 4.5 inches, which means that it has high potential to fit into many different vehicles. Of course, take advantage of our vehicle selector tool on our website, which will give you crucial fit and installation information, as well as recommended wiring and tools to help you outfit your particular vehicle just right. In the box, you'll find the pre-installed trim ring, the pre-installed Wi-Fi antenna, GPS antenna, the Bluetooth microphone with an installation bracket, and the wiring harness. Speaking of the wiring harness, if you're planning on installing your new receiver yourself, also take advantage of our ReadyHarness service. In the last 50 years of helping customers, we discovered along the way that many times the hardest part of DIY installations was figuring out which wires go where. So we came up with ReadyHarness. If you add the service to your order, one of our experts will match up your new radio's wiring to your vehicle-specific wiring harness, and we'll send it to you pre-connected in the box with your other gear so you can jump ahead to the fun parts. So imagine, you turn on your vehicle and the first thing you see is the brilliant and colorful screen in front of you. Then you notice your smartphone is automatically connected to the most driver-friendly features available. Your favorite artist pops up on the screen, you hit play, and music fills your car as you drive off into the sunset. Okay, that's a corny way of putting it, but nevertheless, you can expect that type of experience if the dual DCPA723W is in your dash. You won't break the bank, but you'll certainly reap the benefits of a feature-rich, well-designed receiver, which I think could quickly become your favorite driving companion. So, if you have any questions about this receiver or building a system around it, please get in touch with us. We'd love to talk with you. And as always, thank you for watching.